Okay, welcome back. Sorry it's been a while since my last upload. I've been back to work now, and okay, so this is the new tank that I was working on, the T-54. A lot of you may know it, the Russian. It's a very irritating tank to come up against. Um, I absolutely love this tank. It is probably my most favorite tank now. So I might have a few more games up in this YouTube channel eventually. And this is my second time trying to record this. My last one was set on 50 frames a second, so it would have taken me forever to upload this to YouTube. Now, this actually was my new top damage in a game, so I was really happy with this game, and just overall impressed with the tank's performance and gun accuracy. Um, I don't have equipment for it yet. That's why I'm using a camo net and binos, if anybody was wondering. And yeah, before I get criticism for that or anything else I do in the video, I apologize. It's just, I'm just not all there, I guess. But nevertheless, if anybody's watching the map, half our team has gone to the valley. And so I had to play this as more of a conservative type game. Yeah, so it's a bit of a sniping game, but just the accuracy of this gun and the penetration is just perfect for a medium tank. I just absolutely love this vehicle. I was worried about the AMX in the middle spotting us, but he didn't really seem like he wanted to push up too much. So yeah, now he's just kind of being slightly useless. I'm not sure if he was putting shots into the other people, but it does look like the Tiger 2 and the Tiger 1 have taken 1 and 2 shots each. So I guess the AMX is getting a few rounds in. And now I kept wanting to get shots into this Yag Tiger. Oh, excuse me, sorry. It's getting close to my bedtime. I just wanted to get this done so I could upload it and go to bed. New work schedule. So early wake ups. Now, at this point the valley's not doing too bad. And I don't know at what point they just fall off, but I asked that AMX 30 to fall back because we were pretty much useless in the middle at this point, and our city was starting to fail. So I decided to push up a bit. The AMX 30 went to the back near our cap circle, so he could do some sniping. And as we worked together, it seemed to play itself out pretty well. I like this little spot back here. It's not the greatest from cover because I know artillery can absolutely hammer me from here, but I don't think I'm the biggest threat to him right now, considering his whole team is coming down here from the city, and he's got our whole team coming up to him, so I wasn't too worried about getting hit by him. Um, Now, this group of people in here didn't really plan this out too well. Oh my god, excuse me again. I was just trying to slam some heat into that Object 704 because I didn't want to risk bouncing it with my 200 penetration on my standard AP rounds. And if anybody's wondering why I have so much heat loaded, it's because I'm trying to get a mission done to catch a tier 10 on fire, or well, technically one tier above me on fire, which is my reasoning for that. So if anybody's like, oh, you're there's T-54 heat spam, trust me, it's not that. In this game, it's gonna be because I run really low on AP rounds. But yeah, I just losing a game, I'm going to use my gold rounds to ensure that I penetrate. Now, I did trade a shot for that kill, but I felt it was worth it, just considering. So now I got some free shots on this AMX-30 out in the middle with no cover. And I thank him for this because it was a wonderful amount of damage I could put into him for free without taking any damage. Now, I tried getting another shot into him. I don't think it did. Nah, it didn't go into him. Excuse me. I was trying to get just a lucky shot on his rear to maybe finish him off if possible. So here it is. And it paid off. This gun is just amazingly accurate. And it was about this point in the game where I realized, or very soon to hear, where I was looking at the map and I was like, oh, come on, how do you lose that many tanks in the valley? So, you know, I did pin him against the wall here. He's trying to hold him, he's jiggling me around. Quick shot into his turret ring again. Ow. I was trying to cover myself from artillery for a second as I typed my comment to the valley. Dale Valley. I honestly thought that we were going to lose this. That's why I typed that. I was like, yeah, great. Yes, I'm still full health, but I haven't really had that much of a chance to experience how overpowered this tank is. Now, T-95 gave me his lovely side to put some heat in if I didn't miss. No, I didn't want to risk not penetrating, so I was shooting heat at him. I mean, it's a T-95. They're not exactly the most lightly armored vehicle out there, so whatever. So I was gonna take off here, and that AMX-30 is not at all happy. Not at all. So I was hoping to get some more shots in on him, but that lovely AMX 5120 gave me a little bit of a surprise. Oh, excuse me. I was trying to hide a little bit from artillery. You're probably going to criticize a few of my spots that I go, but whatever. I don't get hit, so that's all that matters, I guess. Threw a quick one into him because I honestly thought it was the T-95 at first, and then I was like, oh shit, that's the AMX 51. So I had to get rid of him first because, you know, I mean, autoloader is kind of a priority, especially when you get a really slow TD coming through there. Now, I wasn't thinking this part through. This is what I mean. You might criticize me about my positioning. God, I wish I could stop yawning. It would be excellent. I saw. Oh, here we go. Right into the side of the T-29. Goodbye. Now, I was loading AP for the T-29, but it was like my next shot, so I ended up just putting a heat round into him since I don't usually reload unless I shoot. So I'll have the rounds preset to switch, but I don't know. No, I couldn't really get a shot in on this T-95. And that AMX is still super upset. Now, I was telling our AMX to go take care of the artillery because he is very unguarded right now. Even though he probably should have helped with the T-95, but I wasn't really worried about the T-95 at this point, considering he's going to have his back to either me or the AMX-30. Or not his back, but his side or whatever. So he wasn't a huge priority to me, especially considering just how he's been playing in general. It's, it's not exactly. I mean, it's kind of a good way for T-95 to go, but at the same time, you're leaving yourself exposed to crossfire from people like me sitting in the town. So, yeah, whatever. Boom. He is tracked, and my last one doesn't go in. Oh well, there's more fish in the sea. Or in this case, text in the map. Oh my god, I'm tired. Oh my god, the enemy team is not at all happy. I mean, what can you do really? It's T-95, it's a slow vehicle. I mean, it could have put itself in a better position, that's absolutely certain. But, yeah, whatever. What's done is done. Tiger, too. Thanks, Definox. I wasn't really a hero, I was a fucking camper, if anything. And criticize me now for my heat use on an artillery, which at the time I had not realized I was still using heat. But I did know that the Yag Tiger was over here, and I'd prefer to use that on him to guarantee it going. Now, I should have been moving, yeah, but I know that I can take a couple hits and survive. Like, out DPM him, considering he's the last tank around. So I do take a couple hits, and it doesn't bother me, because I don't know if you've been watching the map, but in the back there is an AMX-30 coming from behind, so I am not. Now that went underneath him. So as I was saying, I wasn't worried about losing this game at this point, so I was gonna go for this kill. I was just waiting to disappear, and as I was about to go for it, the AMX got the kill on him. So that was that was one of my best games I've had in the game so far. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.